What's going on, everybody? Jonathan McGill here, back with the Sweet and Fit channel, where we talk all things sugar fasting, sugar diet, and fitness. Just out here getting a few steps in this morning while I'm waiting on my first client to show up so I can do their pest control. Messed yesterday. Yesterday, I believe, was day 7. Today's day 8. But similar weights for both. As I told you before, over the weekend, I typically do sugar dieting. So I'd have some starches with rice, some beans, things like that. Yesterday, I kind of did the same. Just kind of experimenting with my body as far as starches go. I notice when I have starches, I don't feel like I have as much get up and go, which is kind of like what I hear Durian Ryder talking about. He'll save his starches for the evening. He'll have a big thing of rice or whatever and not count the calories because it helps him sleep good. So I noticed that when I do eat starches, I sleep really, really, really well. If I have starch during the middle of the day, sometimes it's kind of hit or miss. I may have pretty good amount of energy after, or I may be sleepy after. But nevertheless, I'll still kind of go work out to try to use that starch for fuel in my workouts. And once I get going, if I have a starch and I move around, I feel great. But if I have a starch and I sit around, I get sleepy. So that's kind of how I feel about starches during the day and stuff. But one good thing I can report is, I think, like I was saying, if I have a big sugar bomb with fruit smoothie bowl and honey and maple syrup and all that right before bed, I'm not using that energy, and it's not a starch, kind of like the Durian Ryder approach. It's not a starch, so I tend to gain weight off of that, right? Or I'll stay kind of stalled out. And but I noticed that I've had starches the past 4 days, every day. I'm talking about big plate of rice with beans as well. And my weight dropped, actually. Yesterday, I went from 239 on Sunday morning down to 237 yesterday morning, 237.6, something like that. And I was down another maybe half a pound today, so probably water. But nevertheless, I had 2 servings of starch yesterday, and kind of during the day, and then in the evening around 5, did get a workout in. But I was down to 237.2. So my weight is consistently dropping despite me adding in starches and having them every day. So it's interesting, when I sugar fast, I'll see the weight drop pretty quick. I'll get down to 235 or whatever, which was my lowest. But when I had in starch and, beans or whatever, trying to stay away from meat proteins right now, just to try to keep, body fat going down, try to keep everything as lean as possible and more carbs as possible. My weight's going down, and so I don't have as much of a fluctuation, is what I'm saying. So I might try to, this week, continue to play with starches, maybe have them in the evening, like Durian Ryder talks about for dinner. Today I came more prepared. Yesterday, the reason why I had starch kind of midday yesterday was I forgot to bring my mandarin, my halo oranges with me. So today I'm more prepared. I had my bowl of fruit this morning, which consisted of strawberries, bananas, blueberries, and some sweet cherries. Put honey on top of that, and a little maple syrup as well. Ate that. Brought 6 mandarin oranges with me today, so I'm gonna kind of snack on those throughout the day as I feel like I want to. And this evening when I get home, I'll have me a big old big, huge plate of rice. What I do is I put a cup of rice in the rice maker, a cup of dry rice, and that's roughly like 700 calories, close to 700 calories. And then I'll put about a can of beans on there, and you know, so it ends up about 900 calories total. And I'll eat that and maybe a couple dates or something before bed, and see if the scale goes down tomorrow, because that's what I did yesterday, and it seems to be working. It seems like you know, the more starch I incorporate, kind of keeps me level, and the scale will drop. It may not drop as quickly, but the scale's still going down, which is the ultimate goal, fat loss, right? Sometimes quick weight drops aren't always the best weight drops, because you get the most fluctuations out of that, right? And like I was like I was listening to Sugar Diet Dave this morning, you know, his scale is finally starting to go back down in the direction he wants to, and it's just about staying consistent, not quitting, not giving up, you know, not allowing the scale to determine our mental state when it gets kind of stalled out and stuck, you know, because the scale's going to do what it does. You know, we just got to make sure we stay hydrated, make sure we stay consistent on the sugar diet, stacking more days in a row. If we want to sugar fast more days in a row to see the scale go down quicker, that's all well and good. But just know, the quicker the weight goes down, you know, you may have some bigger fluctuations with water weight and stuff like that when you add stuff back in. But anyway, hope you guys are having a blessed day. This week, like I said, I'm going to put out some videos. I'll just have to get to where I feel like editing them, because when I put out some workout videos of different workout routines and stuff that I do, I'm going to have to actually sit down and put it through an editor so I could clip it all in. But yeah, definitely going to get some more content coming out soon. I know probably seeing us get on here daily and just updating weight gets boring, but hopefully, you know, something we post, myself and other people like me who are kind of documenting their sugar fasting and sugar dieting progress and weight loss, you know, hopefully you guys will find some of this stuff encouraging, and it'll encourage you guys to be consistent as well and to not give up. So yeah, that's today's update so far, and let's get after it. Let's keep after it and see the scale go down together. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you know, let me know how your journey is going as well. Hope you have a blessed day. Bye.